The microphone working?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's up.
No, it's
Alright.
not.
Checking chat. And the chat is up and running. Alright. Alright. Hello. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Just got done retaking Dresden. Literally, that's it. We just finished taking out Staunton Vane. And since I'm going only neutral or like good, like neutral good, I chose the good options, and if they only give me chaotic.
You're doing good.
What? Yeah.
Ew.
That was the whole point. This is the healer run to recovery. Until I am fully healed up, I am doing this. I'm doing the run with Mendel, the Azamar Oracle, who's still religious anyway.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's his religion?
Sarenrae.
So you're about the redeeming of people?
Yeah. Well, try to. Staunton Vane would not go down. He absolutely refused, and they were like, "What should we do with the body? Bury it, bury it, burn it. Lich option not available."
Why not?
Because I didn't pick Path of the Lich. And then there was something else, but I don't remember exactly what.
How do you think? Can you close it or do you need me to?
Probably need you to.
Of course.
Okay. So, anyway,
Devour.
I buried him.
Oh, okay. With harmony?
No, sorry, never mind. I didn't bury him. I burned him. I thought burying was too much lawful, as opposed to just burn him. Plus, neither option yielded any alignment choice, so I just said fuck it. Nora, the traitor that she was, there was what to do with her. It's like there's a lawful choice, a chaotic choice, and a neutral choice, which is to just kill her. So I said, well, I'm only neutral good. There is no room for law or chaos.
The last thing I'll grant you is the peaceful death.
The closest thing to good to do was to finish her off. Alright. Who it is. Alright, have you figured out how the demons have been sneaking up on us? Anivia answers with scarcely concealed irritation. No dice. Our scouts crawled all over the area. Down every hole. Nothing. The gray road was completely empty. And then, bam! A whole army popped up like a jack-in-the-box. My only lead is a few scouts who didn't come back from the gorges to the southwest, but we've no sign of secret paths or underground passageways. And definitely no route we can use to quietly move a large force through. But I feel it in my gut, there's some evil scum out there. We just have to look harder. Of course, I could send out more scouts, but they might just disappear like the first ones. Why don't you go there yourself and find out what's what? What do you think of my new powers? Anivia looks at you with a tinge of embarrassment. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not brown-nosing here, but you were the commander the crusade needed. Righteous, good, and with justice in their heart. Sometimes you look at these high and mighty true believers and their perfectness makes you want to throw up. But I don't get that from you. I'd jump into the jaws of a demon for you. Wow.
Their power couple is awesome!
Alright.
Too bad she's taken.
And ain't that some shit? Anivia, best girl.
Have you been eating my apples?
No. Yeah, Anivia's best girl. If I had that always happens in a lot of games where there's romantic options. It's like, what girl would you go with? The one that's not available.
Yeah, God damn it! All the words in the encouragement support. Even with negative.
It's like, wow, she's great. No, of course she's taken. You can't have her, people.
Why not?
Because she's married.
Okay.
And the game won't let you get in on that.
Alright.
Why did they make her married? She's so cool.
Essentially, yeah.
There, yo.
Anivia really is the epitome of cool.
Why did they make her married and make her so cool? That's not fair.
Because that's what...
And she's already there.
I don't know why.
Facing the garbage.
Like, I have to be honest. That's what they do in a lot of games that have romantic options. In those RPGs, there's always this one person you would really want to be with, but they're not available as a romantic option.
Like, goddamn. That's
all right. Let's see. Hold on. Did you find out anything about where Minago is now? See, Anivia shakes her head sharply. Nope. Zero. Zilch. A whole lot of nothing. The scum melted into thin air. Soldiers saw her jump out the window, run through the square in front of the citadel, and suddenly disappear. We haven't heard anything from her since, and I don't like it. I'm telling you, this is bad. First of all, her kind don't just give up. If we can't see her, it means she's setting a trap for us somewhere we don't expect. I mean, it would be great if the demon lords just gobbled her up for all her failures. But I think that's too much to hope for. But that's not the worst part. We have a more interesting question, you know? I wonder how she teleported from the city, if by that time you'd already hung the banner. The soldiers are saying it probably wasn't in full force by then. But you and I both know that's dross. She wasn't supposed to be able to teleport, but she did. The question is, how? I have to go. Alright, you watch yourself. Alright, and the only other person here, for whatever reason, is Regil. He has nothing new to say. He's just here. Cool. So I have the light halo from Aasimars, and now I have the angelic halo on top of that. Because I am the epitome of good. As good can be.
Sure. Keep believing.
It's true. The heavens say it so.
He spits on everything that is holy. I have a ability of heaven from hell.
Who's like that?
Huh? Who lives like that?
Who is like that?
Nephilim.
Huh.
Because they border all of chaos. The one that's our chaos, you know, the guys that just jets around for freedom's sake. We got hell and heaven. Please found on us, and we don't even consider you don't exist. But we're right here, right in the middle. We were here before everything. Fuck y'all. If all the
I don't
powers,
see.
None of the slowdown.
Let's see. Is there any armors I'm trying to save? I can probably sell all these. Might keep the eluding target shield. I'm not sure of that. Alright. That's about it. Oh shit, that's right. Everybody leveled up. Like, I leveled up while fighting in Dresden, so I forgot about the other people who weren't in the middle of the party at the time. Camellia, level up. Oh, hold on. I think she's all set. Level 6. Yeah, alright. Can she take a level in Duelist? Yes, she can. Hold on. Here it is, Duelist. Alright, so now she can start grabbing Canny Defense, Precise Strike, Parry, Improved Reaction. Don't duelists have this ability where if an attack misses them, they automatically get an attack of opportunity?
Only if you have it. See.
Riposte, here it is. Any attack she successfully parries. That's within reach. So, yeah. Alright, parry, and then at second level, learns to parry melee attacks of other creatures, causing them to miss. Whenever the duelist makes a full attack with a light or one-handed piercing weapon, she can attempt to parry the first attack against her, or the first attack against an adjacent ally. To parry the attack, the duelist must make an attack roll using the same bonuses as the attack she chose to forego during her previous action. If her attack roll is greater than the attack of the attacking creature, the attack automatically misses. For each size category that the attacking creature is larger, the duelist takes a -4 penalty on attack roll. Who cares? Let's see, the duelist also takes a -4 penalty when attempting to parry an attack made against an adjacent ally. Still good. Grab it. Huh. Can increase her mobility a few more. The duelists have a lot more class skills than the shaman does. Yeah, we'll just max out the mobility and then put 1 point in trickery. Should be fine. And then choose a feat.
For who?
Camellia.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to spend too much time with this. She's got weapon focus already.
Yeah. Is there any mythic teamwork feats?
Actually, I think there is, yeah. Hold on. You just go over a teamwork feat, and it should tell you if there's a...
Mythic version of it?
Yeah. It doesn't look like it, no.
Okay.
There might be something that helps teamwork feats among the mythic abilities and such. It's just not, listed. Well, I'll just choose Piranha Strike for now. Should be fine. Alright. Ninio, level up. She is now ready to become a Mystic Thurge. There we go. First level in Mystic Thurge. 5 skill points. Alright. So she's not losing out really. Then it asks for me to choose a feat. I'm just going to choose Precise Shot because she's already, she doesn't have it yet. Let's see. Druid for the chosen Divine Spellbook, and then Wizard for the Arcane Spellbook. So now the Mystic Thurge gains levels in those. And then it asks for me to choose 2 spells. 3rd level. Well, I can choose up to 3rd level. This is the wizard spells, I guess. What do I grab? Force punch? No. B-shape? Battering blast. I'll choose battering blast. And then I have to choose one more. She's already got haste and displacement. Any ideas?
For what?
For a 3rd level spell or a 3rd level wizard spell for Nenio to learn.
Well, do you have Phantom Killer?
That's a 4th level spell. So.
Phantom Killer, okay. Well, alright.
That's too good for her.
Okay. What's the other one? Phantom.
3rd level. Stop with the phantom. There's no phantom at 3rd level.
Phantom Force. Phantom Killer.
Shoot.
Oh, isn't there a barrier thing to go?
We got a barrier?
Yeah.
Technically yes, but because her school is illusion, she chose abjuration to be her failing school. So if I could pick it up, but it would then cost me 2 spell slots in order to put it in.
She's got those traps, right?
Yeah, she has those traps. What is it, like? None that's a 1st level. It starts at 2nd level. I think.
Eat people.
Create pits. Oh. If there is a 2nd level pit, I don't have it for her.
Okay.
Is there a 2nd level pit?
Different types.
Let's see, invisibility. Nope. It stops at 2nd level and then yeah. So there's a 2nd level pit and then oh no, here it is. 3rd level pit, spike pit.
Okay.
And just pick that.
Then the pit of hunger.
All right. That's it for her. Darren's easy. Just go with the recommended. It says give him spell focus necromancy. It's like sure game. No worries. Delay poison, of course. Why not? A death ward spell. It's a necromancy spell. Sure. Protection from alignment communal. You got it. All right. Next we got Regil. It takes levels in Hell Knight automatically. It gains Piranha Strike. Sure. Then for alright. It naturally just gives him Last Stand. So Regil gets the Last Stand mythic feat. You just become unkillable for whatever reason. And then you become immune to damage for 2 rounds. Because why not? Darren. The game just gives him greater enduring spells. Your spell... The effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than an hour but shorter than 24 now last 24 hours. Nenio. Mythic Path. What to grab? She already has abundant casting and then spell focus mythic illusion. Could just give her more abundant casting. Oh wait. Oh yeah, improved abundant casting. There's no reason not to pick this for a spellcaster. Then Camellia. Right now, she has abundant casting and combat mobility. But, like, what else can I give her?
Hey, bro. We got some Oreo cheesecake from the park.
Oh, wow.
All right. Anyway, let's see what we got here.
Get it. Today?
About a week ago.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's still there?
it's still
I
there.
didn't like it. I don't know why we're listening to it.
Why
thought
didn't
you-
you eat it?
I thought you might want it.
Still.
I'll eat it if you guys don't take it.
I
Okay,
didn't
no,
like
that's
it,
good.
remember?
All right, I'll eat it. No. Back to poor Camellia being stuck in limbo because I don't know how to level her up.
Who?
Camellia.
Okay.
I just gave her a first level in Duelist, and now she's got a mythic ability she can choose.
Okay. What's the feat?
It's a mythic ability. There are no...
Ability?
Yeah, whenever you get a mythic feat, you can choose to get another mythic ability instead of a mythic feat, but it doesn't work the other way around.
So what's the abilities now?
Always a chance. If you roll in that one, there's still a chance you could hit instead of it being an automatic miss.
Damn.
There's Archmage Armor. If you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it
But you got
it
Archmage
does
Armor?
better. Yeah. I already have her wearing armor, so it's kind of redundant.
Oh, okay.
Ascendant Element doesn't really help her because I don't use
Any of them?
elemental spells with her. None in specific, anyway. Ascendant Summons. I don't use summons with her.
Damn.
Battle Meditation. What does this do? Oh my god.
What?
You lose your ability to move. You lose your dexterity bonus to your
Oh.
armor class. You're always considered staggered.
Ooh.
And in exchange, all allies gain a morale bonus to attack and damage rolls and saving throws equal to 1 plus 3 mythic ranks.
I would do that if I was doing that Cavalier.
Oh,
build.
1 plus 1 per 3 mythic ranks.
That would have been better on Cavalier build.
Okay. So it has a
Mythic
purpose,
control.
just not in
Yeah.
any of the current builds.
Yo, wait, how is that even? Oh, okay.
Well, you still have to stand there.
Yeah. Well, technically, your mount does as long as your mount.
Oh, that's how they get around it. Alright. That makes sense. Like, Sela was moving around the battlefield in turn-based combat,
Yeah.
but she still kept her full attack round
Because I.
because she was on a mount.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Brutality Incarnate.
Mm.
Natural attacks, right? All ignore damage reduction. Well, if you have somebody that's doing that. Boundless Healing. Cleaving Shot. Dimensional Retribution.
Ooh.
If a spell every time targeted by an enemy spell, you gain the ability to teleport to the spellcaster as a move action for the next 2 rounds. Distracting Shot. That's ranged. Elemental Barrage. Again, not using the elements. Emergency Help. So, this is a bit much, but 3 times per day as a move action, teleport to an ally who has less than 30 HP. Until the end of the next round, your first healing spell or ability is empowered and maximized, as if through the empower and maximize spell feats. There. But again, has to be at 30 HP or lower. It's not the worst ever, now that I see stuff like Last Stand. Enduring spell. Enforced vigor. Every time you damage an ally. Moving on.
Well, doesn't our thing needs to be close?
Yeah, she does.
Put that for her. She can be a Mage Slayer for that. You know, the teleport.
The dimensional retribution?
Yeah.
Alright. We're sure we're not picking up... well, no. She's picking up levels in... What's it called? So, yeah. She doesn't have much in the way of abundant casting. Alright. So, dimensional retribution. It does... The problem is it does say targeted. So, fireballs won't do anything.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be single.
Still do it? Or pick something else?
Unless you find something better.
Alright, we'll keep looking. We got Ever Ready. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus on the attack and damage rolls equal to the mythic rank.
Oh, okay.
That
That's
the number of attacks of opportunity you can make each round is increased by 2.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one seems pretty right on board with the duelist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fine. We got a winner. We'll go with that. Then that's all of them. Wait, did the horse level up? Yeah, the horse level. I leveled up the horse already. All right.
Godspeed.
All right. And that's that. Then we can go to the half measure in, and get ready to, slay a dragon.
Yeah.
I want to do that first because, unlock the NPC. Oof. Bright light. Okay. Let's see. 5, the tavern keeper. The boy sitting on the counter looks about 18. He salutes you with dignity, though his eyes scarcely rise from the tavern's ledger. The knight commander at my establishment. What an honor. My name is Phi Keto. I'm the owner of the Half Measure. How should I address you? I ask because some don't like undue familiarity, while others scoff at the tediousness of ceremony and titles. You may call me by my name, by my title, Knight Commander, or simply Commander. Or you can call me the Armored Armadillo for all I care.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say that. It's a Mega Man boss. I get the call back. Whoever wrote the script, they like Mega Man X too. Let me rephrase. They like Mega Man X1. That's a Mega Man X1 boss, but they like him too. All right, you can call me by my name. Deal. I know your name, of course. Who in Dresden doesn't? So what can I do for you? Wine, a meal, a heart-to-heart talk? Let's see what you have to offer. Alright, I got a lot of crap to sell. First things first, what crap does he have to sell?
Some nice ranger gear.
He's got a dart and a short sword. The short sword cost a lot. Like 10 times what I have. Damn. But it's a short sword, so it's whatever. What does it mean when it says igniting? Let's see. They have a chance to catch fire with a successful crit. Oh. And a failed fort save. Okay, never mind. decent armor. He doesn't have shit. No armors. He's got goggles. These goggles grant the wearer plus 10 bonus to perception checks. Oh boy.
Everybody should be wearing that.
Whenever the wearer confirms a critical hit with any bow, the target becomes disoriented for 1d4 rounds, suffering a -4 penalty to initiative checks, attack rolls, athletics, and perception checks. Goggles of Malocchio.
Oh,
Sold. I need those. Alright, I'm gonna buy the ingredients. All the ingredients I craft. I actually craft in this game. In this playthrough, I craft. So, buying all that.
so you're actually experimenting.
Well, not so much experimenting as much as I kept, like, just whenever I rest inside, like, the campsite, or in this case now Dresden.
All right, eat this.
I have Ninio make
Oh, no.
scrolls. Nobody can cook for shit in my party. The only one who could cook was Darren, so that ain't doing me a lot of good. Alright, now let's sell the extra bulk. That's a lot of bulk. And then even then, with all the extra bulk sold, there's still a few other things to sell. I'll just sell the +1s. I want to keep all the fancy stuff, or the +2s. Alright, what do we got here? We got 3 +1 hand axes, a bunch of long swords, cold iron great club, the oldest and newest. Alright. That should be it. Alright, now what about equipment? I will never use a tower shield. Although I will admit the Bastion of Lion's Heart sounds really fucking badass. Let's see. Negative energy resist, +2. Oh. I mean, it's still good. Damn. See. It's +3 chainmail. +1 full plate, sell that. Mithril chainmail, sell that. +1 breastplate, sell that. Don't think there's anything else I want to sell really. What about equipment? Guess I'll. Oh, right. I don't need all the +1 cloaks now. Got overabundance of those. And what else? Anything else? Nope. All right. Deal. Alright, now I'm gonna save so I don't have to do that tediousness again. It's like the one thing that I really hate doing. If I forget to save and then I have to go do all the inventory management all over again. Okay. How is it that such a young lad owns a tavern? Before the siege of Dresden, the half-measure belonged to a distant relative. I won't bore you with the details of how his family died. Just 3 words, demon worshippers and sacrifices, should be enough. Now that the city has been liberated, the authorities and Diomedes Church will be returning what remains to the lawful heirs of the deceased. They take these things seriously in Mendev. Phi suddenly slaps himself on the forehead. We started talking about the inn, and I remembered I wanted to thank you for personally defeating the demon in this very tavern when the city was liberated. Without you, who knows how many glasses he would have smashed before the Crusaders got to him. So please accept my thanks from the bottom of my heart. Receive 15,000 gold. I still can't afford some of the stuff in his own store. Alright. The half measure is a strange name for a tavern. Oh, that's a family story. It's not for the faint-hearted. But you're not one of those, are you? One day before the wardstones were erected, a peasant family got lost on the way to the fair, and ended up near the borders of the world room. They stumbled upon a bored demon, who killed the father right away. He then asked the mother if she'd prefer him to take all her children or only half of them. The sobbing woman looked at her 3 darlings and said half. The demon promptly cut the arms and legs off all the 3 children, said, "I guess that's even," and disappeared. People across Dresden heard this story after the family found shelter at the local temple of Iomedae. For many years, they saved up for a regeneration spell so the children could be made whole again. They eventually scraped together enough for just 1 scroll, and decided to give the youngest child a second chance at life. He soon became the tavern's first owner, and called it the half measure in memory of his family and the terrible incident with the demon. He had a good life for a time, got himself married, and always planned to help his brother and sister, though he never got a proper chance. When the demons had Dresden surrounded, the poor cripples tried to run for their lives, but they died on the spot. The brother and his wife died a little later at the hands of deserters. There were rumors that the same demon that butchered the family came to Dresden and made a den of the half measure. If that's true, I guess he got what he deserved when you freed the city. That's the story. Vi shrugs pensively. Why do you like sitting on the counter? Oh, wrong question. I asked the wrong question. Like, what's the feeling here in the city? I can only tell you about my customers. They're mostly working folks, the ones who are rebuilding what's been destroyed, along with soldiers and some merchants. Overall, spirits are high as they can be in Mendev, nation of rattling sabers and fluttering banners. Everyone loves it when the demons get their horns, tails, and other parts handed to them. They've already forgotten that we nearly lost Canabras. War is like that. People live for one day, and that day is tomorrow, not yesterday. You've been a source of joy and inspiration for everyone as well. A simple lad leading the fight against the demons and defeating them. And running rings around all the arrogant queens, knights. People like stories like that. And then you can respond, what makes you think I'm a simple lad? Or, this calls for a toast, doesn't it? Glad to hear I'm a source of hope and inspiration. I suspect... I guess choose all of them, right? What makes you think I'm a simple lad? If you're a foreign prince in disguise, drop me a hint or two, will you? That'll give me time to work on my bowing and scrapping. For when you finally decide to reveal your true identity to the world. Alright, never mind. There was nothing else. Damn. I had only one choice. I blew it. Shit.
What was that?
I chose the stupid what makes you think I'm a simple folk. Alright, whatever. Why do you like sitting on the counter? 2 reasons, Vi says seriously. Dresden isn't the biggest city, but it still has a few taverns and pubs. To compete with the others, I need people to remember my establishment and myself. That's the first reason. A tavern keeper who sits on the counter definitely sticks out from the others who prefer to stand behind their bars, all dignified. Believe me, you're not the first one to ask. Sooner or later, every customer does. The second reason is the place's atmosphere. People should feel relaxed here. Life near the world wound is hard enough. Folks don't go to taverns looking to cause each other more trouble. So I allow certain liberties, myself included. I'm even thinking of hosting an invigorating brawl here on the 5th of every month. I'll let my favorite customers break glasses and swing on the chandelier. What do your customers say about my new powers? They say you're an angel from heaven, but you hide it so you can be closer to the people. Not that I really believe it, but if I think about it, a halo and wings would really suit you. But the most important question is, do angels drink? Let's put it to the test. I have to go, so long. Come again, you'll always be welcome here. Fine nods and immerses himself in the calculations once more. In his calculations.
If the middle realm of heaven is in his say, yeah. Spiritual paladins and angels.
Alright, we're gonna talk.
Defend all realms of evil. Just defend. That's all they do.
We will have a word with Greybor.
How can I help you?
Before you stands a dwarf. He has stern, rugged features and looks to be well armed. He fills his pipe with tobacco from Garund, lights it, and blows out a cloud of smoke. Finally, he addresses you in a deep, dignified voice. Right, who are you? I've asked this twice now. I'm still gonna do it.
Don't you remember our last meeting? The name is Greybor. I'm an assassin for hire. But I suspect you're not here for small talk. Are you in need of my services?
Still smoking his pipe, the dwarf offers you a cursory salute. Hey, we already met in Canabras, didn't we?
Yes, I had a contract to assassinate a rather overconfident demon named Kylus there. I guess that counts as participation in the siege of Canabras. Not that my employer had any interest in the actual outcome of the battle. Come to think of it, the information my client provided me with was almost suspiciously accurate. They seemed to be aware both of the impending attack on Canabras and of the fact that Kylus was going to be there.
You tried to kill that huge demon in the Battle of Dresden, but you failed. What happened?
Yes, that was a failure. It was supposed to be a clean job. An anonymous client, a worthy target, a substantial fee. But the client insisted that I use an enchanted dagger they provided. I was assured that a single hit would be enough to finish the job, but it didn't work as expected. It was a serious blow to my reputation. And my reputation is everything to me.
I want to hire you for a dragon hunt.
A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off? I've heard about her. That's an impressive target. I can take this job, but only if we do it soon. I'm expecting a new assignment from my regular client, and I'll have to leave as soon as I have the orders. And of course, you should know that this dragon will not come cheaply. 2,500 gold, paid in advance.
Give him 25,500 gold. I'll pay.
Excellent. Let's get down to business. It's no easy thing to take down a dragon when you don't have wings, so you'll need to follow my lead. The best thing would be to catch her by surprise in her lair, but we need to find it first. Of course, since she doesn't leave tracks, that might be tricky, but I think I have a solution. We need to go west of Dresden to the Grimwood Forest.
Alright.
The dragon's been seen there often. According to the scouts, this is likely because there's still some wild game left in those parts. We'll set up an ambush there. I hope I can rely on your honesty. I understand that on our way to the dragon, there may be other fights or places we need to visit for various reasons. That's to be expected. However, should I see that you are deliberately delaying the contract, or that you're dragging me off to assault some demon citadel instead of going after the dragon, we will have to revise the terms of our agreement.
Greybor blows a cloud of smoke from his pipe and gives you a searching glance. Alright.
Got a job for me, Commander?
The dwarf never seems to part with his trusty pipe. He even talks with it still in his mouth. The stem of the pipe clenched firmly between his teeth. I have to go.
Good luck. If you wish to make use of my services, I'll be here, but not for much longer. I am expecting new orders to arrive soon.
Alright. Greybor, there's no levels for him. He's a level 9 Slayer, right off the bat. Right, that's why there was no point to this. He's armed to the fucking teeth already from the get-go. A +3 Dwarven War Axe, a +3 Hand Axe with the Frost enchantment. And whenever it crits, he automatically gets a Cone of Cold spell at 11th level. Oh my goodness.
Is that all?
Is that all? Really? Like, why'd they gave him... Oh, hold on. He's got a +4 giant belt. +2 studded leather. Okay, maybe I can improve on the armor he's wearing. No. I mean, no. Hold on. Alright, so. All the armors I could give him are medium armor, so they might slow him down. You can give him a ring. Right. First things first. I'll put the Ring of Protection +4 on me that I got from Galfrey. I can give him the +3 Cloak of Resistance. Because I don't see, unless there's anyone else that might do better with it. Let's see, Sela has a +2 cloak. I'll give her the +3 cloak. Alright. Go back to Greybor. And give him +2 Ring of Protection as opposed to the +1. And I guess that's it. Oh. Let's see, there's the Belt of Physical Form, which is a +2 to Dex and Con. Put that on Mendel. And let's see. I guess put the Con belt on to someone else I have. Let's see, Sela's got a belt. I can give it to Socio. Oh, never mind. He's got armor that's already given him that. Give it to Rushale. You can give the goggles over to Lan. He's got the highest wisdom score of everybody. I mean, it was bound to happen, really.
The goggles?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Let's
Well, Rushla can use it too.
let's see. Yeah, but Rushle's got a +2. All right, her persuasion or her perception is 18, right? And Lan's is 19 without the goggles. So he's just better off with it.
Okay. Are you actually doing this quest?
The dragon thing?
No. Man.
Oh, I don't know what his actual quest is.
Get to know him.
Oh God, that's cruel
I mean,
and
they're
unusual
easy,
punishment.
but you know, going through them stuff. It's just tracking down NPCs all the time.
Well, I mean, if it's easy, that's one thing. Oh my God, the Halo glitched, so it stayed near the entrance of the tavern this whole time. I just been walking around without it. It's just floating there. It's like he's just saying, "Hold on." I walk around the portals. Hold on. I can actually dispel it and put it back on my own head. Oh wow, is that gonna happen every time I move? Like it still gives me the buffs as if I had them on, so it's not like I'm losing out on anything mechanically. So it's just funny to see. He's just like hanging on the door.
It's blessed by His holiness.
It's like, you know, they say you don't wear your hat off. You don't wear your hat indoors
We march ahead.
or outside. Yeah, it is a glitch. Whenever he moves, if he ever moves in and out of the building, the visual effect of the halos will glitch to stay wherever he exited from. Right, that's a half measure.
I will guide us.
Let's see. I could talk to everybody here, but I kind of want to. I don't want to screw up the quest though. So, is there any NPCs in the jewelry, or I mean, any party members in the jewelry place? Let's just see here. Nope. You got the prestidigitator. There's no one? Golden Golem. Welcome to the shop, Derek Sunhammer. The finest jewelry in all of Mendev. True artistry crafted by the master himself and his apprentices. Take a look. Okay? Do you have anything I would want? There's armor. There's headbands that only go up to +2. Phylacteries of channeling. Derek Sunhammer's jewelry. An item of interest. Oh, man. It doesn't do anything. It just costs a lot of money for no particular reason. Whatever. Alright. Let's see here. We have next. There's There's the inn. I know there's someone there. I think it's just Nenio that's in there, but there's probably someone else. This. So far, no good. Second floor. Perception check 23. Listen in. Hold on. It uses lawns. Okay, so it still uses lawns. Alright, what happened? One old Kellet told this my brothers and me on his deathbed. And then he died, and no one knows but us. I know this is their sacred forest. They prayed in the meadow of the spirits. Shamanic relics, you say? A big treasure? It sounds like a lie. Everything was collected, carried away, and buried in that cave. The scouts say a bear lives in those forests, a terrible one, and there must be magic guards in the cave. That's why we suggest you come with us. We'll split the treasure equally. Alright. Hilor's here and Nenio's here. Okay. Just loot the rooms. Alright. And now we'll go talk to Nenio. Okay. So the experiment. Nenio gestures excitedly. I will need some supplies for this one. Boy, please bring me a bottle of alcohol. Any will do. And please hurry up. Science can't wait. Why would you need alcohol? Huh. What kind of experiment? This will be an experiment of a personal nature. Nenio seems sheepish, but no less exciting for that. Mark my words. Alright. Why would you need alcohol? I've already told you. It's for an experiment. Hurry up and bring it to me. Okay. I brought you a bottle of alcohol. I brought a bottle of alcohol for you. Lost sweet wine. Nenio snatches the bottle out of your hands and stares at it with all the covetousness of a seasoned alcoholic. Here it is, my path to learning the true values of humanity from the perspective of the lowliest man on the street. She produces a corkscrew from her sleeve and looks at it in bafflement, then at the bottle, then at the corkscrew again, after which she hands the bottle back to you. Open it! This experiment definitely won't work if we don't open it. Do you always carry a corkscrew up your sleeve? Don't be preposterous. I am always meticulous when it comes to preparing for my experiments. I plan for every eventuality. Nenio sighs. Alright, I admit it. That's not true. But I have truly prepared for this particular experiment. What is this experiment going to be about? I'm taking a huge risk with this experiment. I'm putting my reputation, my good name, and even my future on the line. With the help of this bottle, I will lower myself to the level of the average man on the street, and I will try to understand the mentality of someone wholly devoid of intelligence.
Oh, wow.
You surely know, maybe even from personal experience, that alcohol dampens mental activity and is a catalyst for stupidity. With a brain like mine, alcohol is the only way to find out how it feels to be an idiot. You're talking as if you've never tried alcohol before. I haven't. I never saw the point of it. Okay. So you're asking me to be your drinking buddy? Not at all. I'll do the drinking alone. Your role in this experiment will include standing here and providing me with a visible reaction to my inevitable temporary degradation.
Oh.
Uncork the bottle. Fine, let's get started. Well, let's begin. With the steely resolve of a warrior going to his last battle, Nenio takes a big gulp straight from the bottle. Ah, what? That's disgusting. After she overcomes the urge to vomit, she looks at you with teary eyes. How do you all drink this? I am doing this for the sake of science. Another gulp. That should be enough. Now, am I stupid yet? Quick, ask me about something smart. And I have passed all the knowledge checks, so I can ask her about anything. How many heroic acts did Iomedae perform? Or how many arcane schools are there? Or what is a Linorm? And last is there an overland route from Avestan to Tianxia? Hi, sorry I'm late. Hey, Atrocious, no worries. You've missed nothing but dialogue so far. Dialogue and banter. And like conversations between me, Dragoon Bro, and Dragoon Lady. Alright. How many heroic acts did Iomedae perform? 11, of course. She did all manner of things, turned her cloak into a bridge, created a powerful artifact out of nowhere using just her broken sword, and a bit of a prayer, and even talked some undead into throwing himself upon his sword. By the way, did you know that if you question the authenticity of these acts in the center of Iomedae's cathedral in Nerocean, you can get a boot-shaped bruise right in the lower of your back? It would seem I'm not drunk enough yet. Nenio takes another swig from the bottle. Right. It seems to be working. Now, I need to come up with an idea right now. I usually have a ton of ideas. Let's see now. Dascari and Baphomet. Their anti-Crusader alliance is not effective enough. They need to unite their forces on the physical level. Baphomet needs to mount Dascari and ride him into battle, 2 in 1. Yes, the experiment was successful. I am definitely drunk. She takes another gulp from the bottle to further confirm her condition. You say, so how does it feel to be drunk for the first time in your life from the scientific point of view? Or say, I hope you're satisfied now. Or say, congratulations, I guess. Now what? I don't know.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. It's Nenio.
Congratulations.
Sure. Alright, that's it for now. The experiment was a success. Just a moment, Nenio stares at you with glazed eyes, shakes her head, and exhales loudly. When she meets your gaze again, her eyes are crystal clear. Alright, I'm fine now. And you say, what was that? Or, alright, happy I could help. That's it.
Okay, great.
Happy I could help. On behalf of future generations, I formally thank you for your assistance in this momentous experiment. Now I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. I have nothing to ask you. I have to go. Alright, moving on.
Press on.
One more. Let me see. Does Finian have anything new to talk about? Nope. Yeah, no. Alright.
We march ahead.
Well, that's about it for talking to Ninia. You said Lon just needs you to talk to people? Or talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. We'll do that then. Let's see. Now going down and around. We'll go to. Actually, hold on. Does Horgus Gorm have a quest for me? Morvac, Horgus Gorm. Yeah. Horgus Gorm. Horgus Gorm has been expecting you, thumb stuck in his belt. There you are. I've been waiting. As you see, I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove useful even on the battlefield. Besides, I believe, Horgus shifts awkwardly from foot to foot. I believe I owe you an apology. The way I behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You are an honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander, and you are friends with Queen Galfrey herself. Such persistence deserves respect. Horgus tilts his head in a brief acknowledgement of your merits. Please allow me to give you this magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. Amulet of Blackened Mirror. Tell me the story of Horgus Gorm again. I will repeat it if you ask, but you know it all already, and I'll only repeat it out of respect for you. I prefer to recall the story as infrequently as possible. My real name is Darian. Oh, wait, no. He did already say all this. I decided to restart again. Don't know if I told you yesterday or not. You told me you were restarting because you needed the spell Icy Prison. Which you can't blame you. It's a really great spell. But you wanted to do the restart instead of just going to Hillor for a retrain. So I'm assuming you're playing on a higher difficulty. Too high of a difficulty and Hillor won't help you. My name is Darren Witt. My parents were the servants of the real Worms at their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev. The Worms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, when instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden with the real Horgus Gorm, who was just my age. I've no idea where the demons came from. Horgus ran to the mansion, and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't. Horgus shrugs apologetically. Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Gorm. That's the whole story. Alright? What's it like to live your entire life under someone else's name? Oh wait, no, I already asked all this, didn't I? Yeah. We had this whole conversation. Okay, here we go. Why have you decided to support the Crusades now? With all due respect, that's none of your business. I have my reasons. Perhaps I felt a rush of patriotism when Canabras was destroyed. Anyway, why would you think I never supported the Crusaders? Perhaps I simply don't like to brag about my donations. Ostentatious charity only attracts beggars. I'd wager that Arabeth has no idea whose money she's spending on drinks and supplies. Why did you hide fact, Camellia is your daughter. Didn't I tell you this at the mansion? It's because her mother, Iris, was a lowly half-elf who looked after my garden. I always wanted to join the Gwyrm name with another noble family. The Gwyrm legacy must not be mixed with common blood and vanish into obscurity. Iris didn't mind, and we managed to hide our relationship. When Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. To all of Mendev, Camellia is the daughter of a lowly servant who died over a decade ago. And before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and bought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? Right. How did Camellia's mother die? Horgus pierces you with a long, heavy stare. I'm not going to tell you that. Some things ought to remain private. Are you aware of my special powers? Everyone praises you and sings hymns for you as if you're some kind of holy angel. Well, claiming a celestial origin benefits every leader, especially the leader of the crusade itself. A reputation like this is very practical and commendable. I have to go. Alright, that's it for him. Seer, you got anything? Old Seer gives you a friendly smile. Can the ever-bright Crusaders be of service to you, Commander? The Crusader turns to the young lad standing next to him, and wags his finger at him with ostentatious strictness. Morvag, keep it to yourself. If you keep interrupting your elders, you'll be mucking out the staples for a week. I want to ask you a few questions about yourself. About me, Seer Cobalin? Or me, the glorious ever-bright Crusader and the leader of my order? A young man standing next to Seer casts a look at his fuzzy gray hair and mumbles, Leader of the Order, also known as Sir Dandelion. The old man turns to the lad and reprimands him loudly but kindly. Morvag, you insolent Kellid whelp! Show some respect for your mentor's age. Or do you think that you'll never grow old yourself? We can do all this later. I don't have time for any more questions. Alright. Old man nods. I'm glad that I gratified your curiosity. I have to go. Sarah gives you a bright smile. Of course, Commander. I have a lot to do. My Almaday help you. Alright. Actually, I chose to try out something else. I'm playing a Magus Student of War now. Seeing how that works.
Our path leads on.
Is it a particular archetype of Magus? And I honestly don't know how Student of War works at all. I think I used to know. Right, Social's got nothing. Continue over to Ember. Ember's got nothing. Let me see. I guess nobody has anything new. Talk to Lon. Where is he? There he is. Playing. Nope. Nothing new to him either. Okay. Next. We'll go over here. Eldritch Scion at the moment, but I'm thinking of switching to Hexcrafter. Alright. I thought Elon was here. Talk to Sela. She's got nothing. Going to the barracks. Eldritch Scion. Wait, why would you go Eldritch Scion though? If I remember right, Eldritch Scion uses charisma.
I will guide us.
For all those knowledge checks, I figure you would need what's it called? Yeah, intelligence and wisdom. Elon of the Houndhearts. Commander, my regards. Oh, that's it? Okay. Alright, talk to Rushale. There she is. Alright. Rushale's ruby eyes stare watchfully at passers-by, who don't notice her even at arm's length. She turns to you, her face a mixture of contemplation, sadness, and admiration. They're amazing, aren't they? Well, I'll just go straight to it. We are being attacked by demons with unusual powers. Do you know anything about them? Arushale thinks for a long while. Finally, she answers hesitantly. Back in Alushanera, there were rumors about terrible experiments that Baphomet and Discari performed on their troops to make them stronger. Here on the material plane, these rumors were embellished with lots of details. Some say the demons undergo rituals acquired from Zon Kufan. Others say they feed on the blood of angels or clip-offs or demon lords. Still others say that there are no experiments and Baphomet is just bringing back fighters from the future, a future in which the demons have already taken all of Galarian. Is there a grain of truth in any of these ramblings? There's no way to know. Naturally, none of these rumors give any indication of where these demons come from. I'm sorry I can't help. The only thing that's clear is that the lowly fighters in the army of the Abyss are as puzzled by this as we are. Alright. Let's see. I have to go. I'll be watching you. Okay? Save. We're gonna move straight on down and get ready to go after a dragon. There we are. Going to the area. Okay. Now, since I need to take Greybor with me, who do I kick out of the party? Let's see. Who's the one to go? Well, if I'm trying to keep the party as good as I possibly can, it'll have to be the neutral guy. In which case, go over to Lon, take off the goggles, give them to Arushale. Alright, what does this do? So the wearer uses a hex, the DC increases by 1. So Until anything better comes along, give her this. Right. Anything else? Right. Do Slayers have an ability that calls something quarry? Steady target. Nope. So, is that Arushale? Do they call their targets quarry? What the hell? Alright. Maybe the wording's just weird, but how exactly do I use the big game gloves? Let's see. The wearer has to announce a quarry. Like, how do you do that? That's the question. Right. She's no bard, but even it's still an amulet of natural armor +2. Alright. Should be fun with this. Alright. Get get out, get in, let's go. We're going on a dragon hunt. I still won't have Icy Prison, but I think I can manage with a Student of War. Alright, now I'm really curious. What the hell does a Student of War do if it's like, that's a good trade-off? Because Icy Prison is really freaking good spell. That you have captured Dresden. Developments of Crusade have become available to you. You can now construct buildings and forts in Dresden. Issue decrees. Capture and investigate new regions. And tribal units will appear. Destroy them. See, right. Why is this? Developing each of the top military focuses on drilling and training units. Recruit both training and mercenary units. Okay. Economy and construction, diplomacy, trap mercenaries and foreign nations, leadership, focuses on morale and army generals. Okay. And yeah, alright, yeah, we should be good to go. Energy points are used for the recruitment of mythic units and the completion of certain decrees. Materials used for building construction, and finance is for pretty much everything else. Alright, let's see here. So where is the location you want us to go to? Student of War is essentially a skill monkey that can either boost his attack power, his armor class, or his maneuvers. So I'm planning on being more tanky. Should pay off, but it won't equal Icy Prison. Well, at least you can boost your armor class. The problem is what happens when you deal with all the enemies that, use spells like Icy Prison that will target your stats. Alright, where is it? Conundrum on Salt. Where Oh my goodness, where is the stupid place that... Grimwood. There it is. Way over yonder. Alright, first things first, we go to the armies. Recruit. Unit types to recruit. Yeah. Okay. Footmen and archers. And we're gonna have them go over to you. So army strength is 7 now. It's also weird, as a human you only get free barbarians. What? Free barbarians? What do you mean? Right, I'm going to need a second general. How? Here you are. Assign general. Recruit general. Does anyone have... No. Now if I remember right, this is actually a randomizer, so I can keep doing this until... Yep, there he is. Master of Maneuvers. Recruit. Got champions, paladins. And then we'll have you go over to Dresden. Okay, never mind. There. Every race gets free units depending on the race. At some point in the crusade, humans get human barbarians. So I guess the Aasimar get free paladins or free clerics? Is that how that works? Probably. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm curious as to what all the races get then. There's an awful lot of options. Alright. Well, let's see. Crusade. Crusade management. Let's see, what do we got? First Blood. One of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so that they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for their first battle, but unfortunately during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. Approve this method of training. Forbid it. Send prisoners. I don't have this option available because I don't have Windowog. So I'll choose the good option. Forbid touching prisoners. All right. Okay. The cruel treatment of the prisoners tarnished the honor of the Crusaders. Many of the soldiers were inspired by the commander's noble actions. Giants. A progressive alchemist by the name of Zagelthorns ran a series of experiments in an attempt to improve the potion of legendary proportions, but something went wrong. The soldiers who tasted his creation cannot return to their natural form and have grown quite dim. However, the alchemist assures everyone that no harm has been done, since giants are more useful than ordinary soldiers. And the usefulness of intelligence in a soldier is debatable in the first place. Alright, let's see. What options do we have? Alright, naturally, we go for the good options here. Cure the poor victims. Good. Unlocks healing the giants decree. Other soldiers were worried about their comrades' fate. The commander's decision has emboldened them, and the alchemist Zagelthorns has been reprimanded harshly. And then decrees. It's actually easy to go through the decrees when I know I'm going to go one specific alignment route. Though I was pointing out before that more than anything else, I should always focus on raising up the what's it called? The count. Yeah, all the. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. The ranks, the 4 ranks. All right, let's get started.
That's what the game likes to do.
Well, it recommends it. You can not, but it's like you should.
Best ending, right?
Yeah, you want to get the best ending. I do anyway. Alright, forming diplomatic council. The crusade depends on the support of Nerosian and foreign countries. The diplomatic council will see to it that no political problems interfere with the regular inflow of gold and recruits to Dresden. Forming a military council. A council of officers seasoned in the art of war will help the commander to implement new tactics and diversify his army's ranks with more skilled units. Forming a logistics council. The success of military action depends on a regular supply of everything troops need and the judicious distribution of resources. The Logistic Council, made up of experienced officers, will ensure there is no chaos in the army while the commander's attention is focused on the front line. And that's all of it. The 4 main decrees to worry about. Everything else has to wait before that's done. And there we go. Alright, let's see. Where? Issue orders that will allow Arbeth to spend more time among common soldiers. That'll have to wait. Before I forget anything else, I should have Greybor take up the Mythic Path ranks. He's got no mythic powers. That needs to change. Alright. I could go for like picking other stuff or just go for the recommended. It's got defensive study. You found a way to use your perception and knowledge to better defend yourself. Your studied target gives you a bonus to armor class against the target of your against the target of your study target ability equal to the equal to the bonus this ability gives you to attack rolls. Okay, yeah, sure. So instead of just attack power, it's defense power too. Then it gives 2 weapon fighting mythic. Again, no reason to say no. He already has 2 weapon fighting. Then there's rupture restraints. Not sure about this one. Should that go for that?
Okay.
Yeah, alright, sure. Why not? With that all out the way, we are ready to... I don't exactly remember which of these paths goes straight to... go straight over to it. But our destination is Grimwood. Ashen Grotto. Bare bones of humans and animals scattered. Face. Who resides here? Fate. Oh, we'll worry about all that later. Okay. Probably have to go up. Temple of the Good Hunt. And now there's someone on the road. Who could it be? Whoa! Love to play with my food, even if it's awful. What did she say? Love to play with my food, even if it's armed with stupid steel toothpicks. That's not good. Alright. First things first. Resist fire and cast protection from fire. Seela, get on the damn horse. Rushale, don't just shoot. I could actually tell Ember to cast something aside from fire spells, but she's got Ascendant Fire, so she's actually going to be able to burn the fire dragon. The only thing to really tell. Yeah, you study target onto the beast. Great. Seela and Greybor ran out of the range for the protective spells. Why won't you just accept your fate and become my dinner? I will eat you soon enough. Alright, so I suffered a critical injury.
I will not falter.
So the dragon just gonna keep like attacking us at random until the quest is actually done? That would suck.
Our time has come. I will guide us.
Alright. Onward and upward. But actually, that'll have to be for another time. we are at time. I'm close to it, to the point where I don't want to get too far into this. So, as for the usual time, thank you all for joining me on this brief run of Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous. I should be on maybe I should be on tomorrow. Yeah. And until then, please take care.